Hi everyone, it's David Abel here. Today I want to share something the market taught me that really hits home about patience and how waiting can actually make a difference in your trades. I've been studying trading for a while now, and I've made a lot of mistakes along the way. But just recently, I noticed a real shift in the market structure on my chart, and it reminded me that rushing really works in trading or even in life. I won't just be showing you the chart. I want to walk you through what happened, why it mattered, and what it actually taught me about patience and discipline. And please note, this is not about profits. It's all basically about learning, it's about growing and building the right mindset. So let's jump into the chart together and I'll explain step by step what I see and how the market confirms something important to me.
Hi guys, good morning and welcome to my channel. I think I already have a video that's gonna introduce me back to this to the chat. I don't know if God doesn't want me to post this video because this is like the fifth time that I'll be doing this and it's still the same. I couldn't get the voice of the video. I don't know why. I don't know why it's doing that, but let's just see how it goes. Alright, so what I have been trying to do is to show us the chart for Euro USD and the previous video I made, I was going to talk about how patience helped me to acquire the most, and I was going to also show you guys my charts and why I stated that bit. Okay, so let's just dive right into the video. Okay, so as you can see the charts here, this is my Euro USD trade. Okay, this is GBP USD actually. Let me just go down to Euro USD. Sure, I can show it to you. So I'm using my phone currently because I don't know why I'm unable to do a perfect screen record without voice. I don't know what's going on. So yeah, basically what happened was that I noticed the market structure shift in Euro USD and I took advantage of it. Right, so if you notice here in November, where this first yellow line was, there was a market structure shift. The market was initially dropping, that is, the prices of Euro USD was dropping. Now the market started to rally and rally and rally higher. So this was the first market structure shift that I had noticed in November. Took advantage of it because I was watching the market and I was expecting it to do just as it should. There's a rule in trading, or there's two types of patterns that the market gives when it wants to reverse. It's either it gives a total sweep, like that is, say for example, it formed a low here and this next low goes below the previous low, takes out the liquidity under this low and starts to rally higher, or it does it just this way. You have a low and you have a higher low. That is the next low did not go below the previous one. It came short of it and started to rally higher. So that's the observation right at this market structure sheet. And beautifully I could see this trade and it broke the neckline, which also confirms the change in market structure shift. Looks for an opportunity around this place to enter the position and I milked it all the way to the upside. So please note I did not trade this. Like I did not take a trade on this. I just probably I think I did a demo trade for this particular time. But I just wanted you guys to know that it's just something I'm learning and I'm applying. So I'm just trying to see what my learning how my learning is going as well. Okay, so this is it. So it took out the positions from the last 60 days, highs and low, highs actually. The buy stop here, the buy stop here, took it out and came to take out this last buy stop at this stop right here. Okay, so let me move on to the business of today. I think it's because of the lengthiness of the video. That's why it's not going. So this particular one, and this particular part where it's from the higher low on DXY, that is on dollar index, it was forming a higher high instead of a lower high. This one's a higher low, it's supposed to form a lower high, but it formed a higher high. That higher high was to take out the liquidity above the market's place as the buy side liquidity, then drop. Now let's move to the recent market structure shift that started to happen towards the end of January to February. So it took out, how did I confirm this? First, it took out the high at this point here, right? Then I started to watch. Is the market about to turn around? And if it's going to turn around, please note, market structure shift does not necessarily mean that the market is changing completely its trend. It could be reversing to a certain point to take out some orders and to add more positions, right? Either of the two market does that, but it's not that the market is going to reverse totally. So knowing that, it will help you in your development as well. So what happened here? There was a market structure shift in 27th of January where the market broke higher and dropped lower in the next month. So what I'm gonna do now is I was waiting and I was watching the market to do something for me. So the market gave me a low. Sorry, I've not advertised. I didn't subscribe to TradingView. I think I have to do that. So the market gave me a low right about here, right? Now this low was created and I was watching. I needed to see that the market would break below the low and give me that high probability that it was going to drop. But the market didn't do that. If you notice here, the market only gave weeks and weeks. The market wicked below it and still moved a little bit higher. But because I had other confirmations that the market was going to drop, what was my confirmation? Interest rate. I used interest rate. I checked Euro USD, the interest rate, and I compared it with dollar. That is Euro interest rate as against the Federal Reserve interest rate, which is the dollar. And I could see that the Euro USD, the Euro, sorry, was weakening. It has a weaker interest rate than dollar. So that way, I knew that it was going to drop. Another thing that helped me was my monthly time frame. I use monthly time frame a lot actually, but another thing that helped me was my higher time frame analysis. Let me use the weekly instead. So if we notice, sorry, I think this is the chart I need to use, not that one. Okay, that's the same. Okay, so if I remove this yellow line over here, you will see this candle that was created. This candle is inverted inverted armor, right? Then the confirmation came in when this red engulfing pattern covered the whole of the green candle and started to drop very crazily lower. So this was basically what happened, and I was like, okay, I think this confirmation is proof that the market is also going to drop, right? So I was waiting. So where my patience started to come in was at this point, this area here. I was very patient. In fact, from this very point to down to this point. So I started my patience started from the 29th of January down to 27th of February. I was patient, I was watching. So now on a new day, the market just opened below, which was the 2nd of March. That was when I was just happy. That was the week I posted my last YouTube video. I was just happy that, oh, thank God, you finally did what I was waiting for, right? Give me an opportunity for entry, took advantage of it, and boom, broke it to the downside. Now, what did I do? I expected that the market was going to come take out these lows, the sell side liquidity below particular rally up here. They put their sell stops here, and some people also put a buy limit at this point that once the market comes down here, you should buy and go higher. What did the market do? It gave them a weak signal that, oh, probably I'm going to buy, but it didn't buy. It went, kept going crazily higher. Then this particular liquidity here, the market took it out, right? Then where else again? Um, Another one. Trying to clone this. See if I can clone it instead. Okay, so this one as well. The market took it out. The market took both liquidity out. It's making good money, making your money. If you break this down to a lower time frame, you will see very good entry points. Now, what about this one? The market is going to also come for this liquidity below the marketplace right here. That's what I expect the market to see. Once the market is done with that, we'll then zoom to see the bigger picture and see, oh, what is the market going to do? Is it going to come for this bullish order block right about here, or is it going to come and take the liquidity below the marketplace right here? Until then, we need to confirm that the market does not reverse at this point. So this was the beautiful trade that I caught, and I was really happy about it. My patience played out and everything went well. I'm trying to make this video very short. Usually it was about 30 minutes for the times I've been doing it repeatedly. But now I'm trying to make it really short. So what's it called? GBP USD did a great one for me. When it broke lower, it closed. This was what I was expecting. For Euro USD, it wasn't doing that. It was only giving me weeks. But this one had all the bodies closing below the marketplace, right? So that was a beautiful touch for me. So I looked for a position to enter at this part where it came to a particular bullish order block on a lower time frame. This part here, yeah. So when it did that, it broke more, and I also looked for another opportunity to enter the market at that part as well. So yeah, so this is basically what has happened during the week. I think that was last week or last 2 weeks, but I've not been able to do any video since that time. So what am I expecting for Euro USD? I'm expecting Euro USD to come and take to come to this other block right about here. Come to the other block right here, and let's see what we're going to do with that. So currently it's trading in between the fair value gap that has been created here. I think I'll just draw the fair value gap and just this is where it is currently. It has even broken below the fair value gap, and best believe this is the next stop for GBP USD. So with this, thank you all. I'll be talking about more of some concepts like some things like why you should invest your money more, and why you should invest more of your capital rather than saving them. All right, or why you should invest more and save less. Let me put it that way. So watch out on my next YouTube video. And with this, you guys have a great day. Bye.